Okay, we're back. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into vaults. I was thinking about this, and well, metal is everywhere in here, so LRD will take out stuff really easily. And hey, we immediately see some artifacts. Let's put them on. Robe's not too good. How about the boots? Wow. Well, that's, that's actually... Ironically, that might be worth using. And the reason I say that is... Okay, so stat form is at... Well, let's just see how much AC it gives. It gives us 34 AC, and the crappy boots meld in, but we get the benefit from the +6 intelligence. But if I end the transformation... Wait, what was that? 34 AC. Okay. Now let's wear the regular boots. It's only 1 AC. That's not really worth walking around with 5 less. 5 less AC. Okay. Let's cloud this stuff. There's quite a lot of it. And let's immolate so that all of it dies. Easy enough. Made a lot of noise, but it shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully we can get Shatter online soon. That'll be neat. I do think that was a good use of Immolate. Anytime you have a giant square of enemies, it's nice to immolate it. Of course, it does make a ton of noise. So if you're concerned about, I mean, that was not the best place to use it because we could have possibly locked off this this entryway. We could have lured too much stuff, and then we would have had to leave the vaults for a while. But it's unlikely. On this character, I mean, I can probably, like, drink one of these 10 brilliances and get Shatter if I really need to. Let's break the metal, do lots of damage, thanks to the power of LRD. I got a miscast there, so we'll just slap him. Okay, we're gonna let the trees do this for us. Man, Summon Forest is really the MVP here. Let's go staff. Oh, can't go staff form. Let's see if the trees can handle this for us. They're not really. And unfortunately, the iron shot doesn't handle it for us. It missed. So I'm going to walk away and I'm going to let the trees handle this stuff, and I'm going to make it to the safety of the staircase. Oh man, no snap lashers. Come on. Here we go. A lot of kiting here, but it's getting the job done, so... Oh, finished him off. Good. Oh, man. Well, I don't want to be on fire. Alright, there we go. See, I'm a little concerned about this place because of my overall lack of resistances, fire and cold. It almost feels like the last game where I was resist minus, but it's not nearly as bad. At least we're walking around with RF+. In fact, this isn't bad at all. I'm more concerned about my MR, to be honest. Oh, come on. That could have been bad. He had a lot of chances to paralyze us there. For some reason, the Petrify just wouldn't go through, even though it was 50%. Something like 4 tries, but, you know, that's, that can happen, you know? That's how the math shakes out. Distillery. A lot of nice potions. Let's get pretty much all of them. We'll leave Brilliance and Lignification. Yeah, Iron Shot is just so good. Sometimes you win with Iron Shot, and it's almost like, how did I ever play without this, you know? It's just so good. Gotta make sure I kill that Demonologist very quickly. And now we'll let the trees handle this Annihilator. And we Iron Shot to finish him off. Not really interested in fighting elves. If I was, I would be an elf, not here. I'll staff form for this. Oh man. I want to walk around the corner. Okay, here we go. Do I want to get a little bit of strength? I don't know. I kind of just want to pump intelligence and end up with just ludicrous spell power. Now, I will say that after a certain extent, it starts to level off. So technically what's best is probably not to turbocharge like a single stat, like for example Dex. You'll stop getting so much EV out of it. Intelligence, you'll stop getting so much spell power after a certain point. You still get spell power, it's just less. It's diminishing returns, I believe is what it's called. With that said, I think I'm going to go for intelligence. We're still only level 18. We have a few more to go. I feel like I only wanted strength to, like, have a better chance of getting out of nets and stuff anyway. Or constriction. I'm also really close to Shatter, and I want to have it online, so that's definitely influencing my decision here. Another MVP this game is Amulet of Regeneration. Really, really helpful. Makes the game a lot less tedious. I wouldn't say it's necessary for this character, but it makes this character a lot better. We're blowing all of our gold on potions, and I feel fine about that. Made a lot of noise and it didn't wake the guy up. Or it did, but he didn't come towards me. Oh, man. hit myself. Let's take a step back and kill both these guys at once. I'm fighting way more things at the same time than I'd like to be. Oh, I'm gonna teleport. Which I have, as you can see, made the screen flash. Let's staff form for safety. Okay. Got surprised by that Vault Warden there. I don't feel bad about that teleport. I mean, we did it at full hit points. Anytime you're teleporting at full hit points, that's a sign that you're teleporting at the right time. If you're teleporting and you're already almost dead, you've made a mistake. Almost definitely. Oh man, he's summoning, and that Yaris did not finish him off. Oh, and we unfortunately failed to stop him from doing the Word of Recall. God, I love this. I love kiting through the forest. Really, really good. I mean, you can do it almost indefinitely as long as you're faster. So, like, doing this on a Spriggan or a Centaur would be even better, because then you could just kite. You could just kite with Summon Forest basically forever. Oh, interesting stuff. This guy can technically paralyze me if he's got the right book. My instinct is to try to, like, LRD him to death. He doesn't seem to want to go, though. Let's go up. And I'll just, yeah, different staircase. I'm going to close this door and step back. That's interesting. A Yaktar with a greatsword. An artifact greatsword. Not that we really care. I'll iron shot this stuff to death with help of my Dryad. Nothing too complicated happening here. You're gonna end up sort of using your bread and butter spells like this. LRD and Iron Shot. Oh boy. Let's close this door. He's opening the door. That's unfortunate. How about we... The dragon can do something like 75 damage to me. And he's already hit me a couple times. And so I don't want to go up the steps. Yeah, 3d24. I'm going to use one of these fears. And then we'll go up. Actually, I shouldn't have gone up because Deep Troll can do a large amount of damage. Let's staff form. Let's blink. Let's make trees. And let's just whack him, I guess. Okay. That could have gone better. I don't think he could have killed me, but it could have been bad. You know, I should have swapped on Ring of Ice for that. have a little LRD battle here. He was tough. I'm gonna walk away from him and staff form. It's unlikely that he's gonna do enough damage, and he didn't. Probably not long. If I were to train spellcasting, it would probably not be long until I had no hunger on Iron Shot, even with Staff of Earth rather than Energy on. Looking forward to that. But of course, we are doing nothing but Earth for now because we really want Shatter online. And the other thing is, Earth just makes this character better in almost every conceivable way. Even AC and staff form if we turn that on. I walked into the door and it slammed shut with me on top of it and shoved me in the most suboptimal direction, which is generally what happens. See, I wanted to be past this door so I could have enough room to do the forest. Let's staff form for safety. And just Iron Shot. Actually, I'll put on Staff of Earth. There we go. A lot of stuff here still, so back up a bit. As long as we have mana, everything's pretty safe here. It's when we run out that there's a problem. I'm just gonna kite this stuff backwards. Well, we're running out of mana here. It doesn't help that he can heal himself. How do we... yeah, bring out the trees. Oh, we don't want to be in melee with this guy. Let's make some trees here. It's far enough away now that we can have some distance and take them out like that. Magnetons are pretty much free experience for anybody who's ranged in any way, as long as you can start the fight far away, which is not always possible. Okay, this Ogre Mage could paralyze me at any moment. Whoops, I didn't mean to wait there. Let's make trees. He hasn't revealed his book yet. I don't like that. Okay, we got him. Oh boy. We've opened up a bit of a rat's nest here. Well, what to do? Don't want to fight this stuff. I'm thinking teleporting is the... Now we'll fear. Nice, and that orb will kill some stuff for me, or do a lot of damage anyway. Alright, our goal here is to get to the staircase. This is way too much stuff to fight. I'm not so worried about using fear so liberally. I mean, we have a lot of it, and it kind of levels off in usefulness the later you get in the game. Uh-oh, this could be a paralysis situation, so let's bring out some minions first thing. And try to put the Dryad in between me and the Orb of Eyes. Okay, we got him. Dryad entry is still doing an insane amount of work for us. Speaking of which, let's just walk backwards and let them do a little more. Summons are the #1 way to to deal with not having enough mana. Okay, let's go down another staircase. Because I saw an ogre coming for me. Ogre mage, that is. I don't want to get paralyzed. Whoops, I should be LRDing with the stones, or the metal rather, not the metal walls. Let's make snakes, my usual anti-paralysis strategy. Just to put stuff in between me and the ogre mage. Okay, we Yara's him. Yara's him. Very easy to iron shot these guys now. It's one of the reasons, I mean, you've probably seen me using Yara's almost every single game now. If I find that I use it, secretly one of the best spells in the game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we just walked right into some torment. Now, I can totally, I can LRD him if I wanted to. Oh, there's someone here. But yeah, we can LRD the Curse Skull, but that doesn't mean I want to just hang out here, because he could summon some pretty nasty things right on top of me right now. On the other hand, if I were to LRD him and kill him instantly, I wouldn't have to deal with Torment anymore, but the fact is this Eidolon's still here. I have no R-neg, and he's not going to have a problem bolting through something that's immune to bolt. So, I think the only option is to blow a Blink Scroll, and then we'll get him with the LRD. Now he's done. I think that was a valid use of Blink Scroll. Unfortunately, you can't LRD an Eidolon. Gosh, that was a lot of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can LRD him to death. We're out of range right now. Nice, we got him. Okay, so we had to use a Blink Scroll, but we also auto-explored into a Curse Skull, so I mean, what are you going to do? If we had some RN+, I mean, that would be cool, but we don't. The only way we have RN+ is through stat form. So we found crypts. Oh, a lot of stuff here, including this ogre mage. I don't want to be paralyzed, especially next to all this nastiness. This is actually really bad. Because if we get paralyzed, we probably die here. My instinct is to use another Sea Blink, but I really don't want to waste it. Let's use Fear. Okay, good. The guy we're afraid of the most is feared. Let's close the door. Unfortunately, the sorcerer is fast enough to open it. I should have expected that. He could banish me, but I'm not super concerned about that. I'm way more concerned about getting hit for a ton of damage. But you know what? We can Yara's him. We can make a forest. I'm gonna immolate these dudes. And I'm just gonna let them all die from this stuff. Let's just walk away. Oh, the 8% gets me. That's okay. I wasn't super concerned about this. This character can survive Abyss. Not exactly easily, but reasonably well. I knew that was possible. Actually, I'm not sure how that happened because I stepped backwards. Maybe he got... I would need to watch the Dash TV or whatever it's called. But I think he must have gotten random energy because I want to say he was here, I was here, Dryad was here, and I took a step this way. So he must have stepped this way and then abyssed me at the same time, unless I'm remembering wrong. I may have taken a step in the wrong direction or something. This is okay though. In fact, we're immediately out. Okay, I don't want to be in stat form here. I mean, I don't want to be here at all, really. Man. Okay, in stat form, I could take an insane amount of damage. Like 100 at least. Let's use a teleport. Jeez, this is so bad. Okay, this is fine. Let's walk away. Can I hide here? I can always dip into crypts, I guess. Not exactly the safest place to hide, but it's probably fine. Gonna remember to use metal for LRD. Oh, geez. There they are. Alright, let's try to kill them before they kill us. LRD is pretty reliable, and it gets them. Their AC is really bad, so LRD is quite nicely against them. Don't need to rely on Iron Shot for those guys. In fact, we could probably take Elf at this point with the power of LRD. But I was waiting for Shatter. Man, these trees. So good. I'm always just impressed by how good that spell is. I'd rather have Malign Gateway, but... Little surprised Iron Shot didn't kill that guy outright while he was sleeping, but... What are you gonna do? Okay, 2 floors of Alt's done. Unfortunately, Shatter only at 71%. We're not quite there yet. However, we could go purchase some wizardry rings. Oh hey, I have an artifact ring that I got at some point. Let's try it out. Nothing good. Nothing that we want anyway. Jeez. couple stat forms so we don't just die to this stuff. Okay, not too concerned about a flayed ghost if I'm in stat form, as I am immune to flaying. Rather LRD this thing. Any kind of mage type I'd rather LRD, because they generally have more EV than AC. And EV is not really going to help you with LRD. I'm not even sure if you can dodge LRD. I don't think you can. So when you're casting, it's all about using the things that target the defense that they don't have. Ideally, there is a defense they don't have. Sometimes there's not. I mean, sometimes it's like Orb of Fire, and you don't really have something that you can easily target. Oh, man. I do wish Iron Shot had a little more range. Okay, we're RF plus right now. This is fine. Let's fight him. Oh, that was Mara. I want to back away from these Yaktars and let the trees kill them. Actually, I want to make some snakes. I want to be in stat form as well. Oh, man. What happened with that door? Why would he shatter the door? For some reason, the Deep Elf, or the Deep Troll Earth Mage blew up that door, probably waking up Mara. I don't understand why he did that. Really weird. Okay, well let's teleport. The last thing we want to do is fight a copy of me that has access to, you know, all my spells. I'm going to enslave this, and I'm going to enslave that one too. Looks like my pack is full. Let's see what's going on with this. Looks like I picked up a book of necromancy at some point. Not that I don't want Animate dead, but I really need to conserve my spell levels. Although that'll be a useful book. Control Undead's valuable. If we go 15 runes, which I probably will, then Control Undead, as you've seen me use it in places like Coquetus before, I'll use it again, most likely. Just got to get more spell casting up. Man, Yara's is just so good. I mean, whenever you just don't want to deal with a monster that can haste itself. I mean, not only do you get to remove the haste, you're doing damage, and if it's not undead, you're applying a debuff. I think a lot of people underestimate that spell. I want to be away from walls, by the way, when I fight troll mages. Okay, yeah, let's fight near my trees here. Still got Mara to worry about. this is too much stuff. I don't want to be fighting next to several, well, even 2 of these Reavers. Let's make snakes. Slow them down a bit. More snakes. Oh, come on. I cannot walk away from all this. I'm going to have to fear. Wow, blocks the iron shot with a buckler. I guess it's possible. What am I doing? I should be petrifying this. Okay, now technically I think I can LRD these doors open if I really wanted to. Really, I just want my... yeah, I just wanted my forest. I didn't want to fight without my forest. Whoa. He got me with the fireball. I'm thinking now's a good time for heal wounds. We have a lot of it. And we'll just make this a little less risky. Wow, there's just too much stuff. Should not be fighting all this stuff at the same time. I want to teleport, but at the same time, oh man, see, the thing is, these guys, could they one-shot me? If 2 of them can see me at the same time, yes, they could. Yes, they could. So that pretty much settles it. I have to see Blink. I could go in staff form, but that doesn't guarantee anything. See, these snakes should, in theory, keep them from chasing me, but in reality, it's not working out very well. You know what? I'm going to enslave that. If I could just... I'm going to pop on my Staff of Earth so I can kill this stuff faster. Oh, man. This is rough. Everything's following me from every direction. I probably should teleport, but I don't find that to be a very safe strategy right now with probably a little less than half of this level is unexplored. On the other hand, it almost feels like the whole floor is chasing me, so, you know, as long as it takes me away. But we seem to have escaped the Reavers, so that's cool. I'm going to go towards this now. Oh, there's the Reaver. What to do about him? I'm going to try to get the paralysis again. Awesome, it works. We'll finish off the troll. Put my whip on. And we're just going to... Wow, he got me. Well, he hit me with the axe. That's... Jeez, you know what? Let's just use Wand of Clouds. Oh my god. Why is he not getting petrified? This is taking way longer than it should. I'm gonna use heal wounds. Okay, there we go, finally. At least he's super poisoned. My Staff of Earth back on. Try Iron Shot, doesn't quite work. I can Lightning Rod him, I guess, but I don't want to make the noise. I'm just going to walk away. And then we'll Lightning Rod him, and then we'll keep walking away. Oh, man. Tough. Another one of these guys. Can we get the paralysis? Yes. Let's just walk the other way. And there's more. Can we go around? Oop, we got an Ogre Mage. Alright, I'm at the point where I almost... I mean, wow, I just really wanted to get out of this area with all this crap that keeps centralizing here, you know, but Haven't gotten a moment to rest, really. I almost want to drink, like, Brilliance and start shattering. We could get paralyzed, though, so I'm going to use Fear. Okay, good. A lot of resources used to avoid this stuff. Don't want to get paralyzed. And he's back. Have I seen him cast a spell? Yes, I have. Good, he can't paralyze me. So that means I'm just gonna walk. We got flayed, so I'm gonna have to go stamp for him and stand my ground. Alright. Well, I won't exactly stand my ground. I'll walk backwards a little bit more. Let the trees do some work. Actually, yeah, they do all the work. Very good. I'm gonna go up and rest. Alright. Kind of a very wild run there. Oh, there's Mara, and there's Sajobu. He is going to, he's going to have deflect missiles, which we can Yara's off. And that would explain why there were 2 Tengu. Oh, man. I forgot that Sajobu, he has Abjuration. And he's got Airstrike. What to do about this? Well, the snake didn't do its job. Oh, boy. How much can he airstrike me for? 0 to 50, just like Gastronach. Okay, that's more or less expected. So we can't make this walk. This is a silly thing we're trying to do here. I mean, probably the smartest thing would be to petrify him if I was going to walk away. Let's teleport. Okay, cool. If I had taken too much damage, I would have C-blinked, but... Yeah, so we've used quite a lot of resources here, and I'll tell you why. It's because I don't have Pog. You can't rely on Pog spawning every single game, but man, it would be nice if we had it. A nice fight resetting ability that's reusable. I'm kind of letting myself get into bad situations though, so nobody to blame but me. Hey, this is funny. I can kill these things without without actually fighting them. Not that they're tough or anything, but oh, there's Sajobu again. Okay, give me my trees, and give me... Well, let's see. He's got good EV, bad AC. I think that LRD is going to kill him pretty easily. Let's see if I can enslave this. Good, I got it. Shatter's no good against him. He's flying, so I'm not even going to try. That doesn't quite work out. Didn't do much damage to him. Let's see if we can't enslave this one too. Oh man, Bolt of Acid, so brutal. Let's back up more. Make some snakes. Oh jeez, yeah, we can eat an airstrike and a lightning bolt at the same time. Not fun. Can I enslave this? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay. Now I want to reset this fight. I think that the Tengu Reaver probably died. I see you feel a bit more experience, so that was probably the Reaver dying. I don't think we can get away from him, though. Remember that he has running, so he actually does move faster than us. I was hoping that my buddies would be able to deal with this problem for me, but something coming from behind. I'll teleport again. Wow. Okay, let's not forget that he has Bolt of Lightning. For 75 damage, which could instant kill me right now. And I'm not in staff form, so that's not reduced at all. I don't want to be in staff form because that's too slow, so let's drink Heal Wounds. Let's drink another Heal Wounds. Man, I have used so many resources on this floor. Probably unnecessarily. I should have swapped on. I should have swapped on Arc Hold for this. How is it the Sajobo is showing up in every single engagement? Like it's like he's tracking me down. Which, I mean, yeah, he's trying to, but oh man. I have to teleport again. And we'll be in stat form, so we take a little less damage from him. I just, like, what I want is I want an engagement with just Sajobo. Not a Frost Giant, not a Swamp Dragon, just Sajobo by himself. Unfortunately, to do that, I'm gonna have to engineer it. It's going to be very satisfying when he's dead. Of course, we've got Mara here too. Okay. As for Mara, you know, I do have some Scrolls of Vulnerability, so I could be petrifying and things like that. But you know what? I think we're just going to use the good old-fashioned Iron Shot with Staff of Earth. He'll die really fast. He would if my iron shots were actually hitting. Looks like he cloned a Dryad. Let's lightning rod him. And we got him. So that's one obnoxiously powerful unique down. It's funny, the last few games we've like kind of bowled over uniques like that. This time, not so much. Okay, now he's by himself. I am going to staff form, and I'm going to Yara's him. Now he's not deflecting missiles. He doesn't have a shield or anything, so Iron Shot should just take him out real quick. I need to eat some bread, unfortunately. Alright, he's deflecting missiles again. Let's blink. Wait, did he die? He died. Okay, the trees got him. So see, Sajobo's not a big deal if he's like alone and I can set up the fight properly. It becomes a problem when he's always got a buddy that does enough damage that in concert they can sort of one-shot me. Granted, with the Frost Giant, that was partially my fault because I didn't swap on my Arc Hold. Making snakes because of the Ogre Mage. Alright, what a floor. What a pile of resources we used conquering that floor. Oh, Certainly miscasting a lot. Okay. 45 damage. Plus 20 is 65 damage, so he can't one-shot me. Okay, we got him with the iron shot. Good. Okay. This is not bad at all. These elves go down pretty quickly to LRD, as I was saying. Alright, so we got Marjorie here. A third unique. Petrify at 3%, so not good. And she's got Bolt of Fire and Fireball, which is not a huge deal. I mean, we've got RF, but she's got a whole lot of buddies. So I want my trees, which don't quite do the job for me. Let's let the snakes get in the way. As usual, I want to fight her alone. Oh, hi. Gonna petrify you. Okay, I think we lost her. Yeah, we did. Oh man, too much stuff. Thankfully, that Hell Knight is going to block these dudes. Whoa, we got the agony. Let's Yara's him so he's not hasted. We'll finish him off with an LRD. Okay, he's at the edge of the vision, so he can't hit us unless he gets random energy. So we'll close the door, we'll blink. Didn't quite work out, but we gained 1 square. And we'll do it again. Closing the door and blinking is a good strategy. It's like a repeatable version of the fog trick. Okay, we killed one. Killing quite a few of them, actually. I'm gonna walk backwards. Let the trees do some work. I wanted to Yara's that guy, but I feel a bit more experienced. Must have killed one of the guys. One of the Hell Knights. And now Marjorie's dead. Marjorie is a bit of a pushover. She's just, you know, fire damage, that's it. No big deal. Those other uniques, though, that we ran into, can be a bit of a problem. Okay. Easy enough. Take out the Death Knight pack. Really don't have to worry about flayed ghosts too much when you have stat form. Alright, don't really care about any of this, really. I guess I could use the Boots of Stealth. I mean, I'll get them, but I don't know how worth it is. It's a strict improvement over my old ones, so it seems like it was an okay investment, but then again, what am I really using stealth for? Oh, well, maybe it'll come in useful. Yeah, volts 4. If he has paralyzed, that would be bad as usual. Let's try to kill him with LRD, and it works. Careful application of LRD takes out big groups of things. I suppose that Sphinx could have paralyzed me too. Should have been a little more careful there. Hey, we're 38% shatter. Still in the deep red, so we don't want to use it really, unless we want to risk getting paralyzed. But still, still fun that we have access to it. And soon we'll be able to spam it. Which will make all of this much easier. Much less tedious. I noticed this video is already at 56 minutes. And that's because I'm trying to play carefully. And playing carefully is harder when you're this kind of single target mage. You know, I can't complain too much about not having Pog because Forest is fairly effective in letting me get away from things. Oop, not enough mana. Got a ghost. Does he have a pumpkin head? Yes, he does. Okay, it's just a damage ghost. Low EV, high AC. Let's do the trees and then walk to the staircase. Let's see if we can't just kill him with Iron Shot. One more, and we got him. Might have had to see blinked there if that hadn't worked. A little bit sloppy, but kind of figured he would die. Oh, my pack is full. We'll drop this extra ring of ice. We're going to identify this amulet. Turns out to be Gourmand. We don't need it. Gourmand would be nice, but I'd rather regenerate my mana faster. I'm pretty sure that we're probably going to go to... We're probably going to go to Elf after this, I think. Just because I'm noticing, with my current spell power, just how easy it is to take out even high-level elves. Okay, we got Saint Rocha. He's petrifiable and is being petrified. Unfortunately, it doesn't finish him. So we'll have to reset that fight. I should have made trees. Okay, what is this? A sort of slicing? Let's put on Staff of Earth. And we take him out pretty easily. Not a lot can survive. A couple of iron shots at, what, 3 pips away from maximum? 2 pips with the staff on. And it's only going to go up from here. In fact, I really probably should train some conjurations. But you know, I'm too hungry for Shatter. I'm honestly a little surprised that I can't cast Shatter without Dark Red. Fail right now. I mean, I have 31 intelligence and 20 training, but that's just how hard it is to cast level 9 spells, I suppose. It's been a little while since I played a character with access to level 9 spells. Even my Fel had only used level 8. Okay. Alright, there's a lot of vault stuff here, not too big of a deal. Alright, cool. Just didn't want this Convoker to summon more stuff. Even if the floor is about, well, I guess actually not very much of it is explored. I thought I was half done with Vaults 4, but from looking at the minimap, it really doesn't look like it, does it? Okay, I miscast Summon Forest and it blinked me. Okay. Alright, awesome. Potion of Haste, Scroll of Blinking, take those. Potion of Resistance, I'll take that. I'll even take this ring, even though we almost definitely don't want it. Take Magic Mapping, and we'll leave the rest. Pro Magic, alright, I lied. That's a ring that we want. We want to keep it on hand. In fact, we want to wear it all the time. For the 3rd pip of MR. I'm also going to go ahead and recharge my clowns, but not my enslavement, because I know that there's another enslaved lying around. I'm going to go pick it up. A little more inventory management. I have a few things I want to get rid of. This Book of the Tempests is a good pick. We're never going to cast Ignition or Tornado. That's just not going to happen. So, yeah, let's go back to vaults. Okay, that's cool. I like to see the, I like to see that Phantom Mirror. That's good stuff. Okay, I'm going to be happy to just LRD this stuff. But I ran out of mana, so now I have to rest. Oh. I need to eat my bread. Really running out of bread rations, but there's other food. Plenty of permafood lying around. Well, maybe not plenty, but a decent amount of permafood lying around. That's enough, really, especially with Staff of Energy. And we'll probably find some more. Perhaps in the Slime Vault, in the Elf Vault. And other places. Vaults 5. Let's go down a different staircase. Oh. A lot of stuff here. Let's kill it with LRD. Look how fast we just took out. We took out like 4 of them. 4 really powerful elves. Just like that. I'm going to pop on Staff of Earth for this. Unfortunately, we still don't get the kill very easily. I'm going to have to Lightning Rod and we take them out. Oh, come on. Forest didn't really do much there. Video's getting a bit lengthy. I'll certainly cut it after we finish this floor. Nice, just kind of funneling into my iron shots one at a time. I like to see that. Okay, so now we've got this guy who cannot banish me. Nevertheless, I would like to kill him. Let's back up, though. We'll get a little mana in the process, and now we will LRD him to death. Did that kill him instantly? No, it did not. Nice, we got him. Okay, that's not too great. He can do quite a lot of damage to us. I'm gonna put on my Staff of Earth so I can kill him super fast if I have to. But he didn't follow. He's still, okay, there he is. I was gonna say he still hasn't followed, and then he showed up finally. Just needed to catch him in a couple LRDs. No problem. Just, gotta be in the right position for it, you know. LRD is, you know, it's really good for area of effect. And it's a way to, if you think about it, area of effect is a way to conserve mana. If you're trying to kill lots of things very quickly without using up too much mana, which is even more important on a Demigod because you don't have access to Sith Muna or Behemoth. You know, although that kind of goes to show that you don't need Sith Muna or Behemoth to win the game, as long as it's the spells that matter. It's the fact that they give you spells. The mana regeneration stuff, that's icing on the cake. It's nice. It's nice to have. But do you need it? Not really. Alright. So, I'll cut the video here. We could go into Vaults 5 next. I'm going to park the character in front of Vaults 5 in case I decide to do that. Still 22% fail rate, but a Potion of Brilliance will take that down to like 1%. So, yeah, I don't know. The problem is that Shatter doesn't kill everything in there. There's still flying things in there, so could have some issues. But it kills Vault Wardens, and we have 4 Potions of Magic. So if we wanted to blow through those, we could just kind of stand there and Shatter and win the game, win the level that way. But my instinct is to not do that, so I'll think on it. And next time, we'll probably do either Vault 5 or we'll go into Slime. Or maybe Elf. Maybe Elf is a good compromise between these. So, until then, I'm signing off.